Thank you, Ethel. Good morning, colleagues. Good morning, everybody. There is no formal welcome remarks today because it happened. These were already delivered during the informal senior officials meeting in Makati last December. So I'm just reiterating our welcome to you to APEC 2015 and to welcome you to the first APEC senior officials meeting for this year. Beginning January 26, the various technical working groups and committees that report to the APEC senior officials met to discuss initiatives, policies, and capacity building programs that advance APEC's goals of trade liberalization, business facilitation, and economic cooperation. Best practices were shared and commitments were renewed on economic issues related to SMEs and the global supply chain, anti-corruption, customs procedures, health and the life sciences, oceans and fisheries, disaster management, counterterrorism and secure trade, business mobility, electronic commerce, standards and conformance, intellectual property, services, environmental goods, chemical regulation, and human capacity building. And of course, something new was introduced this year. We had, not new really, a continuation of the public-private dialogue on services, which started in Surabaya in 2013. And I think we already explained the fact that services will be a main focus of our host here because we think that services really forms part of the connectivity aspects of Asia-Pacific. Within the two-day formal senior officials meeting at the Fontana International Convention Center here in Clark, we as senior officials will lay down the groundwork for policy direction of APEC 2015, which actually are built upon last year's priorities of China, which revolved around advancing regional economic integration, promoting innovative development, economic reform and growth, and strengthening comprehensive connectivity and infrastructure development. Those priorities of China are reflected in our own priorities and our desired outcomes for this year, which is built around the theme, building inclusive economies, building a better world. Today, as senior officials, we shall take note of all the recommendations made by the working groups, as well as consider how to advance initiatives, particularly those that cross-cut the three APEC committees of APEC, namely CTI, or Committee on Trade and Investment, the Economic Committee, and the Senior Committee on Economic Technical Cooperation. Further tying all the discussions of the working group meetings were the four APEC 2015 priorities, namely advancing the regional economic integration agenda, which echoes what was discussed last year in China, fostering SMEs' participation in regional and global markets, investing in human capital development, and building sustainable and resilient communities. I also take this opportunity to once again welcome you to Clark, set against the backdrop of the Pinatubo volcano, which famously erupted in 1991 and which changed the color of your sunsets for a year. Clark remains to be a model of investment and business resilience. Clark is proud to have had transformed itself from a military base to an industry hub that is supported by foreign investor confidence. I also hope that you all get the chance to enjoy the local hospitality, including the cuisine of this province, which is considered the culinary capital of the Philippines. There is indeed more to Clark than it seems. At this juncture, may I invite you, my fellow senior officials, to join me outside for our family photo. Thank you.